And I think we're live. Are we live? Can someone let me know in the chat? The live. Why isn't the chat window? What the hell has happened to the chat window? Steak, Matt, hi. Okay, that's working now. That was a pain in the backside for a second. How are we all? I need to put this somewhere. That's some cash. Tea-Leaf, yes. Good luck. Hello, Vulcan. Hello, Titan RT. Ben. This is laughter. Adam Henderson. Hello to you. A few people there. Steak, that's a nice looking plane. I thought you'd spot that one. I did get your upgraded version of the CR-17. Legged Luck did not send anything, but I do have your craft. I have both your craft, Titan, including the one you wanted me to put up against anything that Legged Luck sent. I got a message from Titan, and that was the instructions. Put this up against whatever Legged Luck sends. So I think at the moment that might be going up against the. Sorry, just going to adjust the camera. That might be going up against the prototype 36. How are we doing? 7 concurrent viewers, 4 likes. Okay. Yep. Get rid of that. And let's start the game. We are a little bit more. It's quite light outside, so we're not really getting the benefit of it. But I bought another light, so that's now my main light, the spot light, and I've got my old light as the fill. So I should be able to. Sorry, nudge the microphone at some point. Just let me check. So, at some point in the future of any future streams, if it was dark and I had the lights off and what have you, I can sort of alter the colour and create something a bit more atmospheric. Play about with the lighting there. So yes, that's come from patron donation, so thank you very much for that. Lieutenant Ballistic Missiles, blah, blah, blah. Why do you have to stream while I'm having my tests? Why do you have to have your tests while I'm streaming? Care Bears, what's up? Hey, what's up to you too? I got 2-month migraine broken by IV, so I'm doing pretty. 2-month migraine. Ouch. Okay. I think I've done everything. I think I've set up all the volume levels. All the volume levels have been set up okay. I've got the webcam on. Blah 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 blah. Desktop audio. So we're just waiting to find out what I have forgotten this time, because there'll inevitably be something. I hope I did not inconvenience you with how late I sent my plane in. I mean, before the stream starts is fine. Which I was about to say which Ben are you, but there's only one Ben. There's 2 Aidens. That's what I was thinking of. And we'd better crack on with it because we have, quite a few craft to get through. So assuming everybody gets at the maximum 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Let's take a quick look at something that was sent to me by Everything Zero. ADVSP. Ooh, is this a drone? Well, Lorxa Lordy, we have ourselves a drone. Random 1920s exclamation there for you, Lorxa Lordy. Okay. Let's look at some other ones, I think. Oh, I saw it there. The Dart. Ooh. That sound once again for you. Ooh, that's interesting. Kind of a bit Star Warsy, isn't it? Nice. I am good now, so that's good. Brilliant. All imaginist. Ray Day, hello to you. I'm going to send one just two steps from Tuni, turning into a TIE fighter. It does look nice. It does look kind of nice. I think I might send this up against 59 parts. Only 59 parts as well. Long time since I watched an SOS stream. Jed! Hello to you, Jed. I'm glad you're here. Headhunter for this one. Does look a tiny bit headhunterish, doesn't it? Choose crew. Oh no! What am I doing? What am I doing, boys and girls? What am I doing? Why am I letting Jeb take this one? Because we have our patron Kerbals just sat there. So I suppose time to rattle the tin. Yes, so thank you very much to my patrons who have basically bought me this lighting setup. So as I said, you're not getting the benefit of it at the moment. There's a bit too much light coming in from the curtains. I need to sort of get something there, an extra screen to dull that down so I can actually control the lighting a bit better. But yes, so thank you to the patrons. On that note, just rattle the tin. Super chat is enabled. There are also links in the description to PayPal and Patreon. Oh, excuse me. And patrons get their own little patron Kerbal for me to mercilessly slaughter. I suppose no, it's sort of you're mercilessly slaughtering each other at the moment because it's all with the popularity of these things. They tend to be exclusively subscriber versus subscriber. Ballistic missiles. I'd say it looks like a nuclear warhead with reverse wings. K-Toasty, hello to you. I don't think I've said hello to you. That's weird. Why are you... Huh. Just let me check something. Are these... These are on the right way around, yeah. The pointing... That one's fine. That one wasn't. That's weird. It was kind of pointing backwards. Okay. Necessary sacrifices, acceptable casualties. That's the spirit. That is the spirit. I think we might jump straight in and stick today's thumbnail craft in. Or an upgraded version thereof. The CR17L? Well, that's the one I'm subscribed to, and that's the only CR17, so I'll assume that's the correct one. Root part may be different. Yeah, that's true. Let's just get these lined up. Stick, yeah, I made a typo. It's the same thing. Ion, hello to you. There we go. I was just saying thank you to the patrons because I've got a new light, so I've now got like proper dual light set up, so you can all see my face. No refunds, I'm sorry. And I was just also quick rattle of the tin to say super chats enabled, PayPal, Patreon, blah 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 blah. So that's what you've missed. K-Toasty, PC Vids, hello to you. Some of you may die, but it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's the kind of leader I want to be. Rest assured, your deaths will weigh heavily on my will weigh heavily on me. I mean, I won't lose any sleep or anything, but, you know, I'll give it the odd thought. I don't have an award for making a Shrek reference in a live stream, but if I did, I'd very much give you one. Sounds a bit rude. Okay, yes. Anyway, we've been asking about for long enough. Quick save. This is a new version of BD Armory. Oh God Almighty! I've got. So I downloaded this today. This is version 1.4.6. Where's the autopilot? That's the weapon manager. That's the. I just want to check something. PID controller. Still same old, same old. I've been told by Legulac there's a different version coming which makes changes to the tuning. Anyway, let's get started. Saving up for a functional laptop so I can start building fighter jets. Good stuff. Flying around the first plane I sent to you in FAS, and now I'm thinking how I thought it was any good. It's going to be one of those days, isn't it? Really is going to be one of those days. I'm assuming does this not... This has no fuel. Fine. And the antennae were broken by aerodynamic forces. Oh joy, okay. So that will have to count against these, I'm afraid, but I feel after 2 years I would forget half the controls. Oh, Gal Gilbert. Dread Pirate Lenny, hello to you. Everyone turns around. If these guys win, I'm going to be annoyed. Everything's zero. They're no, sorry, this is Adam Henderson's craft. Adam Henderson, fine-looking craft, but yeah, if I've had to turn on infinite fuel... Oh! Might not be a problem. Not quite got the wing area. Oh, look at these turn. I did have a play about with the CR-17G earlier, obviously to get it as the thumbnail craft. This needs to come over here now, doesn't it? Oh, yeah, that's had some tweaks made to it. Yeah, that's a much better balanced craft than the one I was playing about with earlier. These things have got a shed load of missiles, by the way, which probably wouldn't fly in the actual fighter subscriber. Yeah, nice little craft. So thank you to Steek and to Adam Henderson for those craft. Fine, fine additions to my spaceplane hangar folder. Revert flight to spaceplane hangar. It appears someone never bothered to test it. Oof. Too sharp a turn. Astrocat, hello to you. At least it looked cool. It did. Winners smell like ASC clipping. So to reduce the maximum amount of G's a craft should make. Take. I don't think that's necessary. I mean, if you design the... Ooh. I didn't see that elevon there. Huh. Pair of them. Yeah, this could do with... are there any wings under here? Is it just the... is it just the two strakes there? Huh. I think this could do with a bit of tuning, maybe a bit more sort of conventional wing surface in there. I think it's got some promise. I do like the way you've done this with the air intakes. It does give it that sort of almost otherworldly feel. Performance for the that's just no. 50G turn fighters will rule. Leg and Luck, thank you very much for the €2. That's very kind of you. Make a big plane with a bomb, or is that bomb or born? That's bomb. Oh, bomb, as in with a B. Ah, I see. Took me a second there. What else do we have? We have from Thomas. Oh no, Car Warrior 08. Okay, Thomas. We have the R68. AF Viper. Did you get the most recent email? I did get that email. There's a bunch of wings in the middle. I could only see the the two strakes. Yes. Thank you to you, Adam, for that vehicle. Thank you to Steak for the other one and today's thumbnail craft. Ooh, this is interesting. Targeting ball, so I'm guessing it's a dual multi-role fighter. Huh. Interesting with the tail. Control surfaces aren't specialised. These are specialised for pitch. I suppose if you... I mean, that could suffice. I'd probably... If they're that flat, I probably wouldn't have them as yaw. And there's no point those being on yaw, really, but... So the AI probably just won't use them for that, so it's not a huge issue. I quite like what you've done there. Oh, and you've used one of the bicouplers facing forwards for the oh. Why didn't I think of that? Something about that I like. Let's go see what else we have in our little mailbag. Let's take a look at... Oh, gone way too far. The MRJC. Missing texture switch. Ooh. I like. It's a bit more of a sleek craft. So yes, the original car was from Car Warrior 08, aka Thomas. This is from Diono. I like. I think we go for this one. Ghosty Kermit in there. I don't think we'll bother to stick anyone else in. Just with absolute ass physics, looks like messed up Sukhoi. S is for Sukhoi. A messed up Sukhoi. While we're here, I might have to turn that on for the drones. I'll leave that on for the second. If any of you haven't upgraded your version of BD Armory recently, there has been yet another new release. The yeah, the BD Armory devs have been going at it seriously recently. So if you want to, just search for BD Armory Runway Project. That'll take you to the correct... I think it's on Space Dock. That'll take you to the correct correct version. Don't forget that that version will not come with physics range extender, so you'll need to... You've probably got a version, although if you want to update it, you'll have to download it separately. It's no longer bundled. It hasn't been bundled with BD Armory for ages. To see what new goodies lie in store, I'm reliably informed there is an overhaul of the tuning system coming in before too long, and we were going to stick this up against the R68, weren't we? R68 AF Viper. Eye on there. Yeah, I don't know why they unbundled it. It's a bit annoying to be honest. Yeah, to have something in a dependency like that no longer included. It's a bit strange, but I'm sure they had their reasons. And finally, your little patron Kerbal Legged Lack sits there. I still think Vessel Mover and Camera Tool should be bundled in, but oh well. Yeah, it's pretty useful to have. I have KSP in console before I knew about mods. Probably should have got KSP on PC. What's KSP cost nowadays? $29.99. Yeah, I can see why that's not a trivial investment for some. Well, it wouldn't be a trivial investment for me. I was about to say some people. I'm not that successful a streamer / YouTuber yet. But yes, once more for luck, and let's get this one going. So yes, Car Warriors R68 AF Viper against Diono's MRJ-17C Tepna, or however you pronounce that. So you want to gain some altitude there, buddy. There we go. As I said, this seems to be a dual role fighter. It does have a little IR targeting ball there. The MRJ 17C. This is a good looking craft. I mean, the R68 is pretty good looking, but I think it's just got that little bit too much going on in places. Purely talking aesthetics, of course, not performance here. But the R68 seem to have gotten their missiles away before the... Oh no, the MRJs seem to have gotten some away as well. They are going... Both sets of craft going for the AMRAAMs. Josh Kerman coming in. Not quite a joust. Comes around. That is some serious manoeuvrability. Comes over the top. Guns armed. Oh, that is looking good. That is looking very good. And the other one's gone. Legged Lack Kerman, the debris falling past him. Ion Kerman won't be so lucky. Oh, speak too soon. Ghosty and Josh Kerman. The R68 seemed to perform well there. I just there seems to be a hell of a craft, but the MRJ-17C is just that little bit better. That was a hell of a shot there, though. Just coming around, lining up, and just boom. Fantastic stuff. Radar warning receipt. I think we should probably... let's rearrange this a bit. I got it on sale, $13 for app on both expansions. Nice. PS. You know who won as soon as you put my Kerbal in the plane. Your Kerbal won in the first round. Let's not rip. CFA 44 kills like that on the first gun one though. As I said, Thomas, your craft looked decent. Your craft really did look decent, but I'm afraid these were just that little bit extra. Ah, this one also has a targeting pod. Ah, the multi-role craft quite popular today. Revert flight to spaceplane hangar. Let's crack on with it. Smith on the right, bottom right corner of the radar thing. Let's see, make them smaller. Blind chickens and corn seeds. Moving on. So I got Salona Craft from Scrub Marines, who didn't provide me any other name in, well, their email, I don't know exactly. Lieutenant Ballistic Missile, hello. If I get a slot today, can it either be my SU-57 or F-18X? Of course you're getting a slot today, Ion. Because you sent yours well in advance of the stream. So we're just making our way down the list. Actually, you are on the list after Scrub Marines. So let's take a look at some of the ones that Scrub Marines sent me. Because they sent me, without meaning to presume anything, they sent me 4 craft. I do have tweak scale, don't I? No, that's the download for that. Right. Tweak scale's installed, isn't it? Yeah, I got tweak scale in there. Why is that not coming? I'm not seeing the option here though. Yep, scale. I don't know if I'm supposed to have all tweak. It might be I'm supposed to have all tweak. Let me just find the original email. I don't have all tweak installed because it is with this version of KSP. I don't know if it's maybe a conflict with some of the other ones, but it is super buggy. Let's check one of the other. Can you not rescale this? Thought you could have rescaled those tanks. We've got KSP recall. As I said, I've got tweak scale, but not all tweak. Because all tweak was basically crashing my game every time. So someone left their bomber in the sun. Why is your logo an anvil? Because Smith, as in blacksmith. Sandemur, hello! You're making a thrust SSC. SSC? I should know that. Oh, supersonic land vehicle. I have made a land speeder. It's available on my Steam Workshop page. So why... So these aren't tweak scalable. As I said, I've got tweak scalable and all tweak, because all tweak just crashed. Keeps crashing my game. Yeah, do I still have my land speeder? Anyway, let's see if there's anything salvageable in Scrub Marines submissions. F-18, a CD Hornet. I mean, I'm noticing a theme. F-15A Eagle, I think this is the other one that they sent in. Can you not corrupt a file for 5 minutes? I like the autopsy idea. Oopsie daisy. Oh. Let's just undo that last one. Yeah, so that's the thing the tail fins are attached to. I mean, there's the basis of a reasonably sane aircraft under there. Oh, and you've got the fairing for an ultra long nose. Huh. Okay. My apologies to Scrub Marines. You did say, have you got tweak scale installed? I do have tweak scale installed, but as I said, I don't have all tweak, and it doesn't appear these can be tweaked, scaled without all tweak. So we are going to have to move on. Ion, you said about your Su-57. That looks fine to me. Yeah. You're next on the list, so let's go for that. Let's see if we've got a suitable opponent. X-29A. Not sure about the wing area on that one. V1J. Now I know who I'm going to put you up against. Let's see how you do against one of Joe O's creations. Do either of these have a tail hook? This one does have a tail hook, so we'll have to be wary of that. Yeah, I'll put your SU-57 up against one of O's craft. Where are we? What's your list of mods, Smith? It's available in the Discord. Next season of Fighter Subscriber, I'm going to be making an announcement about that kind of shortly-ish. Fighter unboxing. To make it plain, any suggestions? I don't know. It's your list of mods. It's available in the Discord. Which is your better craft, Ion? Is it the SU-57 or the F-18X? And I forgot to put the subscriber Kerbals in. I get my marks in is... Urdu is basically English in another language. I like that description. Which is your strongest craft, Ion? The F-18X or the SU-57? Okay, I'll put this up against the F-18X. If you don't want me to use the SU, so we'll still be using the Hellfighter, but let's go Ghosty Kerman. Is that you don't want me to use your SU-57 for this fight, or you generally don't want me to use your SU-57? $19 concurrent viewers, 10 likes. Thank you very much to everybody. £1.75 in chat revenue once YouTube has taken its cut, and probably take a little bit more after that, if I'm honest. Vessel mover, move vessel. I didn't mean to do that. But we will do that once we get closer to the other end of the runway, because this has a tail hook and those tend... Oh no! For whatever reason this version seems to be fine. Procedural wings and Kerbal foundries. Rory, can you send me the SM Armory, etc. when you're done? I lost mine. Okay, I will see what I can do. Okay, so this is Joe O's craft. It's a retuned version of one we have already seen. But I'm always up for that sort of thing. Said I don't have Discord. I'll tell you what. I don't normally go with many mods installed. My own preference is to be very mod light, but I've built up a collection, as people have said, you know, can you install this mod for my craft? Can you install that mod for my craft? And so on and so on and so forth. Let's just do it. Okay. Print screen that, open an art program, paste it in, or just pause the stream, because this will all be recorded, be available afterwards. So yeah, 39 minutes in, basically, and you've got this. Let me just make that window a sane size again. Right, where were we? Spawn vessel. I don't use the 50 till tweak scale fixed. I think tweak scale should be working okay, but as I said, I just don't. That plane obviously used parts that won't scale without all tweak. But anyway, what was I looking for? The F-18X. I mean, I couldn't see anything on your craft that looked wrong, unless you could. That looks nice. That does look nice. F-18X. It is getting warm in here. Because not only do I have a new computer, which is getting through a little bit more wattage than the previous one, but I've also got these two lights just shining on me. I do need to tweak the positions of them actually to get a better effect. The weapon bays were supposed to be smaller. Okay, so there is something that wasn't. Which one of your other craft do you want me to feature? Because as I say, everybody gets 2 if I can, if all goes according to plan. If they've sent me to, obviously. Right, let's get this going. So Joe O's ISC FA-26B versus Ion's F-18X Super Hornet. The Hellfighter going for the Panthers. Interesting choice. Might be a Kerbal Powers craft though, so that would sort of make a bit more sense. You're going to need to pitch up a little bit more there, matey boy, otherwise you're going to be kind of left behind. We are already nearly at 10 kilometers. Very interested to see how manoeuvrable these things are. I think this thing is just trying to get closer to its wingman. Oh, and we've already started. Did I miss the notification about that? Let's try and get these somewhere sensible. Everybody braking for missiles. Josh Kerman braking low. Don't seem to be the most manoeuvrable craft here, but I think let's have a quick switch to the F-18X. Ion Kerman piloting one of Ion's craft. Fair enough. Comes about still dodging missiles. That one looks like it's getting a little bit close, but the clouds of chaff are enough for the moment. Oh! I was not expecting that. Legged Lap Kerman trying to bring his guns to bear onto this Hellfighter. Oh! With some degree of success. This Hellfighter, yeah. I don't know if the F-18X Super Hornet is going to be sufficient. Is going to be distracted by this. Is therefore not going to engage the other Hellfighter, because this Hellfighter is basically out of here. But yeah, oh, getting some heavy damage. Sorry, did the Hellfighter just put some guns into the Super Hornet as it flew overhead? Yeah, that's gone now. Okay. I don't think it's lost anything more than a few missiles. What was that? I was not expecting that. Was not expecting that. Thank you to Joe O and to Ion for those craft. I think it's just the Hellfighters just kept them on the ropes with missiles, and that just worked out in the end. Second plane, more of a mean fighter. You can send it to me if we get round to it. Unplanned. I don't know what hit. I don't know what hit the F-18X. I knew it was going for a missile. I don't know if it was I don't know if it was suicide. I don't know if it was the old Sidewinder suicide. Could have been. I don't know. Anyway, we've got a lot of fighters to get through. So yes, thank you to Ion and to Joe for those craft. A couple more I just want to check out. I've gone straight past it, haven't I? It's a smaller craft that's come to me from Ben Aaron. This is the S1 Watsman 3K, sorry, Mark 3M. Seems like a, yeah, pretty much a what you see is what you get kind of fighter. Okay. Yeah, I like that one, Suicide Winder. It could be a case of the old Suicide Winder. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Titan. I will be using that. Don't you all love it when nothing hits your craft and it dies? The Watsman is a mountain in Germany. Huh, makes sense. Ooh, European Space Agency. Nice little flag there. Yeah, we'll chuck Ghosty Kerman in there, and we'll stick this up against. Yeah, I don't know what happened there, Iron. As I said, Suicide Winder would be my guess. Not sure Suicide Winder's forward, not lateral. Let me watch it back, because it had lock. It had a lock on. So it was obviously trying to go for missiles. Ghosty Kerman down there. And another one. Yeah, it's right at the top there, isn't it? What? Why are there two here? Was this a subscription job? Yeah, they're identical. Did I accidentally save one? I don't know. Not quite sure what's happening there. But that's my life, basically. I'm not quite sure what's happening in general. Self-destruction, I don't try to feather the yaw. To use you unless I feather the yaw. Huh. Yeah, a lot of craft pick up these weird little foibles. If this does not fly well, I am likely to blame. The S1 was hastily made. So Aiden Rail, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think we will fish out your X-29A. Missing part module refunding. So you're not getting your money back. I think I made that joke on the last stream. I do like something a bit unconventional. And this certainly fits the bill. I can't be noticed by Smith in chat. Smith, if you see this, I like your videos. Thank you very much, Sandemer. That's the first time the F-18X ever died like that. Never that launches in testing. Not even hypersonic and turning. Kerbal Space Program is a harsh mistress. It's like the girl you know is absolutely no good for you, but my God, you want her. Right, get vessel mover out the way. How are we doing for time? I think we need to pick up the pace a little bit, so let's launch straight into this. So yes, Aidan Rail's X-29A versus Ben Aron's S1 Wattsman. Oh, a single engine craft here. The Wattsman using the more traditional dual engine approach, liquid fuel, maybe a little on the heavy side for a two-engine craft. I don't know why some craft do that. They struggle to pick up altitude, and then once they do, they have to sort of like come back around, and it's actually manoeuvring quite well. I say that just as it sort of fails to turn as sharply as it could do. Gets missiles away though. Braking low. I think the other X-29A. I thought all the missiles were coming from out. No, but this one was just dodging them quite nicely. More coming in. Second volley's going back and forth. Oh dear. That was nearly a lot more serious than it ended up being. Going in. Sidewinders selected. Oh, there's a bunch of them. Goes in with guns. So it's 2v1. The Wattsman's coming in. That Wattsman, I think. Oh, that was close. Ion Kerman getting a smattering though. Yeah, that's a little bit more than a smattering. As his craft was disassembled rear first. So yeah, thank you to Aidan Rail for the X-29A. I quite like that craft. I do like something a bit more unconventional. I think a little bit more tuning, a few tweaks there. That could actually be a really good craft. And the S1 Wattsman, which proved to be a very capable fighter, nearly came undone with a little bit of stability. So yes, thank you to Aidan Rail and to Ben Aron for both of those. I got shot again. I remember seeing the X-29 at Smithsonian's. I need to increase the stability a bit. Yeah, that was so close. Yes, one. Right, so moving on. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 4 fights in this first not quite half an hour. So there's one more craft I just want to check in on. Sorry, Ion, did you ever come back to me with what's the other which is the other craft you'd like me to take a look at? Lacerta. on. I am missing a craft. I am subscribed to that. We have downloaded everything. Why can't I find you in here? Huh. C30, it's mid-tier compared to my others. Everybody gangster till the sky starts singing Latin. What normally happens here is that the file name is something different. Well, you can't bet it because you're looking for it hard enough. Thanks for that. I mean, it's not. It's sort of like in the VAB or something. Oh, there are some craft. So J34. That is damn weird. Huh. Check the photograph in the runway. Because you can do that, can't you? Not subscribed. But we just brought up the Steam window. You all saw it. Bitrate's good. I'm now using the built-in Wi-Fi that's on my motherboard, and the upload speeds aren't much better, but the download speeds, Christ, they are impressive. Ground clearance, not a big concern here apparently. My KSP session is a little drunk. Make it go home and wait until it's less drunk. Yes, make sure I've saved that. Let's get rid of you. Ghosty Kerman in this one. I don't know why it wasn't showing up. That's weird. Oh, beg your pardon. Bit of gas. I'm just going to ignore that first word and say MC Tutorials or something. Hello. Hello to you too. Message retracted. Well, still hello to you nonetheless. I'm going to be very interested to see how this takes off. If this takes off. Well, let's see. That is some seriously small ground clearance. Now, if I've saved this, hopefully... Yes. You can't get away from me forever. Here I'm looking for the funny number in the craft costs. Did you ever get a chance to fly my B-29? I did not, Francis. I did not. But as with the last stream, I think we will take a bit of a... I think we'll take a couple of minutes on the hour mark, or about the hour mark. So after this, we'll take a quick look at your B-29. What was I going to put this up against? I think I was going to go... for the V1J. So yes, this is Aidan Barden's Asserter J34 against Vulcan's V1J Raijin. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly. Enemy really gangsters until there's enemy fighter distance sky sports plane. I've just received a message. I kind of need to keep an eye on my phone because my wife's looking after the little one. So obviously if something goes hideously badly wrong, that is something else entirely. No, there's nothing urgent there. Raijin Kayake Thunder 2. Ah. You ever do a warbird fight like with prop engines and 50 cals? I wanted to do one of those ages ago. But the only mod I could find that had propeller parts was Firespitter, and they were buggy as hell. But now I think I've got a few more. I should really look to like revive that idea. The problem with those is they do tend to take a while, those fights. The baby has a flamethrower and knows how to use it. Help. He's my son. I wouldn't put anything past him. Yeah, Airplane Plus was sort of one of the mods I was thinking about there. Breaking down, yeah, the breaking ground parts as modular prop parts. I assume Firespitter is obviously has been updated since, and the parts aren't quite so buggy. So yeah, there are options. Right, let's get this one going. Vulcan's V1J versus Aidan Barden's J34. Let's see how this one gets on. Seem to be quite manoeuvrable. The J34's a single engine craft. Surprisingly, looking at the size of them, 387 maybe a little bit much fuel for the for the single engine. It's not. Yeah, there's just the one. I was wondering if they were clipped together. Competition is starting. Plenty manoeuvrable enough though. Didn't have any problems taking off as I was worried it might. Missiles away. The V1Js get their missiles away and then brake to start dodging. Coming around for the second volley. One missile per target. Probably a good idea if you're not carrying a great huge amount of missiles, which isn't a bad option because they are heavy. The Sidewinder in nice and close. Gets flares away. Ion Kerman though with a chance to bring guns to bear. Comes around the top. We've seen this before. Oh, the other one, V1J, has taken a hit. Taken a nasty Sidewinder hit. Ion Kerman is going to have to... Oh, never mind. I'd say get a quick revenge kill, but no, the J34 came in pretty quickly. God, these guys just are not letting up, are they? Ouch! Rip Ion Kerman. Huh. So yeah, congratulations to Aidan Barden in the and his J34. Commiserations to Vulcan and his V1J. Again, I hold my hands up. I was not expecting that. I kind of know that they're... Nuke the KSC. Well, we could do something very, very similar. How many craft do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and yes. Okay. So I'm just trying to work out how the rest of the stream is going to go. So we're going to take a quick relaxing break now as we look at Death from Above. Is Ion still here? Is Ion still here? Everybody gangster until nobody gangster. Zion is a fixture. Think you could load in a carrier at the end of the stream? Possibly. Do I have... It depends what I... USS Enterprise. I do have my USS Enterprise in there. Use to scale, rescale, everything mod. I didn't... Land a B-29 on a carrier. So let's take a look at Brug's B-29. Just let me... Just wanted to check something there. B-29. Nice. I'm hoping this is already equipped. Oh, yes. The only problem is... So yeah, this is from Brug, Francis, who sent me this. Roland back, hello! Do you have mid-air refueling mod? No. I don't understand why mine turned into a chunky thick aircraft. I loaded up the thing and the parts didn't have a tweak scale. Unless I need to update my tweak scale. That's the other thing. I'll make a note. I will check that before next time. And then hopefully we can get some... Oh, that's you, Care Bears. That is a interesting looking aircraft wing. Ground clearance may be an issue here, but I'm sure we'll Yeah, let's get stability assist on. I mean, I do like some of the World War II craft. As I said, they can be a bit of a pain to replicate in KSP. It's such an iconic time. I'm going to send you my carrier. How many parts is your carrier, Ion? Sorry, Titan. Not Ion. Too narrow, too short, depends on how you try and land. Bombs away. Oh, that actually... Is that all of them? That actually did manage to take out one of the fuel tank or something. Which I kind of wasn't expecting it to, because these buildings have been buffed in recent versions of KSP. Can I actually land and find out what damage we did? Bleed off speed. Bleed off speed. I'm not sure this is going to work. Might do. 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 Oh crap. Here comes the ground. Yeah, it did for one of the fuel tanks or something. I wasn't expecting that because, as I said, so much of the KSC stuff has just been really toughened up. I know it's a World War II bomber jet, but let's off-road. Ah, we're not taking them off, it'll be fine. Huh. Yeah, one of the fuel tanks went. And now I said we're not taking it off, but I've kind of got to give it a go now with the craft as it is. Oh no! Oh no! No stabilization. This is what KSP is really for, just dicking about. There's the obelisk, which we narrowly missed. Fly for me! Fly! Thank you very much for that, Brug. That was actually quite a lot of fun. Moving on. $800, 814. Was ejecting kills that never stopped us. It wasn't a bomber jet. Stop physics, lol. Slide to the left, slide to the right. It's like the B-29 that fought without its tail. Yeah. Yes. Thank you very much for that, Brogue. Francis, whatever we're, whichever monarchy you prefer to go by. So we've only really got, so let's see, one, so that'll have to go against, that's one fight, that's another one. KSU-6. No, so you're very welcome, Francis. Huh. Rapier Interceptor. This is the KSU-6 Rapier. This is by Adam Henderson. I think I might put this up against your SU-30. Ion. Ghosty. Cancel. I don't need to overwrite it, do I? I haven't made any adjustments. Try to land a plane on my carrier. If there is time. Smith, that's another ridiculously OP craft. I'm trying to find something to reasonably well match to put up. It's this or Titan's Lecken. I was gonna put one of my own craft up against Titan's Lecken. I was just basically going to take that one for the team. Dorito now, not the Lecken. Because just the way it all works out, we are going to, yeah. So we've got that one against mine, that one against that. That was my craft there. So yes, 4 fights left. Josh Kerman. The problem is, Ion, you're quite an experienced designer, so I don't want to put it up against anything. I don't want to put you up against anything too easy. No, I'm going to play Gatsby as at the same time make a large tri-propeller bomber on double propeller bomb. Fair enough. Put 36 in and put him in his place. So missile sandwich to electric boogaloo. The Illuminati plane. To be honest, and I thought your F-18X was going to win that fight easily, and it didn't. So maybe maybe this will be a surprise. The SU-30 flanker. Chen Hao Wang, hello! Hello to you. That's a nice looking craft. I'll give you this, Iron. Your aesthetics are always on point. Actually beat my Nosferatu in 17 seconds to his X, so it sort of surprised me too. So making the KSU-7. Let's go for the SU. Oh, went past it. SU-37 flanker. Yeah, I will have to check my version of Tweak Scale for next time, and we'll see if we can get some of Care Bears' craft on there, and we'll also see if we can get your SU-57 or maybe an updated version thereof to perform. You can just tell when it's made by Ion. Right. Do vessel switcher, switch teams, quick save. There we go. Ready, and I thought that was looking awfully small, but that's because I've hidden everything, isn't it? Right, let's start competition. Try not to. Oh God. I know you weren't confident, but if I was a betting man, I'd say these KSU-6s need a little bit of tuning, and maybe you might pull it off, Ion. Oh, they are. Yeah, these do need a little bit of tuning. The sidewinders, going with the sidewinders. Both sets of both the rapiers trying to dodge missiles, not managing to get their own away. I mean, they do have a lot of. Oh, just now they go for it. Set for 4 missiles per target. They do have 4 missiles per target. Enough missiles to be effective with that. Don't seem to have actually done much. Oh, the other rapier is gone already. Looks like a missile kill. Very nearly a hand-to-hand kill there. The flankers. Who's in this one? Oh, the cockpits are, yeah. Ion Kerman. So it must be Ion and Leggedlack. Leggedlack Kerman comes around. Oh, goes for the AMRAAM. Goes for the AMRAAM and just shreds. Completely shreds the KSU-6. Congratulations to Ion. Thank you very much to Adam Henderson for that craft. Needs a little bit of tuning. But I do like the flying Dorito look. It is quite cool. Drift to take off Josh Sword himself. More intakes. Spin and still one. Flying triangles. Gas. Okay, yeah, Adam. That I think that KSU-6 does need, as I said, a little bit of tuning, but I welcome the return of the Sky Dorito for the next stream. So what do we have left? I'm going to see what one of my craft can do against Titan's Lecken 80. Chenhao, did you send me? ADVSP. Did you send me a craft? How? But anyway, yes, the Lecken. VLACN 80. These always look sleek AF. I'm going to put this up against, as I said, I will take the take one for the team. Put this up against my spike tail. Just a couple of ago it was the 50. Yeah. Threw that and 80 together pretty quick, so it'd be nice to see how it does. Just generally with the clipping and stuff, it's looking a lot more fighter subscriber rule compliant, which is absolutely terrifying, to be quite honest. Yeah. How's the lighting looking now? It's looking a little blue. I think I need to go a bit warmer. And that's even bluer. Yeah, it's a little better. Because when sort of night time, I need to adjust the temperature levels of the lights. It's all getting very technical nowadays, don't you know? And I can pretend I know what I'm talking about. Jet engines re-screen. Which craft did you send me, How? Because it was the when did you send it to me? That's the important thing. So we want another spike tail. Just come on. There's that. I saw a video. I didn't send it. Ah, I see. Well, maybe next time, because I think we'll. Yeah, I think we're going to be. It's this, and then there's 2 more fights, and then I think we're going to have to call it a day. Right. Let's find it then. The beast. I'm just wondering how long my craft will last, because it's, you know, hoping it'll be longer than like 30 seconds. Yeah, how I did look through the craft I'd received, and I couldn't see anything specifically from you there. And legged lack Herman. How are we doing? Good stuff. So we've got about half an hour to go, so may I take this opportunity just to rattle the tin one final time and say Super Chat's enabled, links to PayPal and Patreon in the description. Even if you get just join with the £2, the basic tier on the Patreon, you will get yourself access to everything. I really need to start posting there. Access to the Patreon Discord, and you get your own little Patreon Kerbal. What's not to like? Right, so yeah, we're good to go. So wish me luck, or pray for me, whichever you think's the most suitable. Both of them away pretty quickly. Both of them about the same speed, but the Lekins set to take off a little bit earlier. Gain altitude. Will you stop pissing about there? Thank you. So let's just follow these guys and see how doomed I am. Not entirely got the stability I would have expected. The Spiketails have managed to get their own volleys away. Another set of AMRAAMs going in from Ghosty and Josh Kerman. I think the Spiketails might have them on the ropes. Ghosty Kerman switches to the Sidewinders. 3 Sidewinders going for that one craft. Spiketail, oh my god! Oh, it's suddenly not going very well for me. Oh, it's suddenly going worse for me. I thought for a second, because we were coming in with some decent gunfight, I thought for a second I might have a chance. And we've got the sound bug again. Let's altitude. Let's let's get Ghosty flying home. I honestly thought, because just the way the fight was panning out, I thought, hang on, they might have a chance here. I don't know how to send the craft. You'll need to find the craft file in your spaceplane hangar window. Let me see if I can. So you find your game folder. You'll want to go saves, you save game name, ships, spaceplane hangar, and it'll be in there. And it's the .craft file I need, not the .load meta. So if you want to just pause this or watch it back later because it'll be available later, then that's how you do it. Jesus, I'm sorry. I did say piss. The channel's swearing policy is no big 3. So that's the C word, the F word, and Semprini. And nobody has yet got that reference. I'm just trying to bleed off a bit of speed so I don't kill him as don't kill Ghosty as he's coming in. Right, so Ghosty will run off back to the astronaut center, and we have to get going. Jude Ackland Patel, £1. Thank you very much. Should I go Doom? Yes. I think the Spiketails were in with a shot there for a second. Just lining up that shot, couldn't quite make it count, and I think because they couldn't make it count, oh, we have a gribbly bubba. Oh, I will have to see. I have to, I'll keep an eye on that, and if my wife needs some assistance in a second, I will have to go and render it unto her. Right, so I've also received Semprini. It's a Monty Python reference, yes. 1% the value of a new GPU. Thank you very much for the £1, Jude. That's very, very kind of you. All goes towards a good... Well, it doesn't go towards a good cause, does it? I hear that it be a baby. It does be a baby. They fire themselves and then turn and evade and destroy things. Yeah. I think, well, the thing is with the Leckens, you need to take your chance when they come along, because otherwise, yeah, bye. So we are moving on. We have two new subscriber craft to look at. And a slightly older one. So where is it? ADVSP. This comes to me from Everything Zero. Care Bears. 100 of something with the name thick. Thank you very much. Please, someone tell me what currency that is before I. Well, I've already made a complete arse of myself, but someone sort of like, please tell me what currency that is, just to stop me making it worse. Yes, thank you very much, Care Bears. That's very kind of you. So yes, this is Everything Zero. Thank you very much. That's £4.24 in the chat revenue. That is a very respectable total. Peso, that's it. It's all very welcome. It's all great, greatly received. Not greatly received. Graciously received. All very welcome. All graciously received. Thank you very much, Care Bears. Just thinking out loud. I do that. It hurts when I do the silent kind. It doesn't matter because these are all going to be drones. So what I'm going to do is put this one up, because I want a drone versus drone. I'll put this one up against my own Vortex or Flux. I don't know. This looks quite chunky. I think I'll put it up against my Vortex. I spent some time working in a hospital in a major hospital in South London, so I knew a load of people from the Philippines. who'd basically come in and do the job better than everyone else. No, they were a laugh. They were a laugh as well. Yeah, they're not gonna be that fresh by the time they get to your legged lack. Let's see the funky version of your logo I emailed you way back around Christmas. I can't remember it, but then through the sleep deprivation and everything else, I can't remember a lot of things. I'll call the Kesvi bomber Avani on Gemini. You can screw your head just by looking around. Does BBD Armory work with KSP? Dodd Kipple? I think that might be how you pronounce it. It should do. You'll want the latest version of BD Armory though, the Runway Project version, one of the relevant Runway Project version. I don't get the reference. Yeah, just search for BD Armory Runway Project and then look at the changelog to find the correct version for 1.11.1. Because, yeah, a lot has changed. Okay. So what should be our penultimate fight? It will be Everything Zero's ADV SP versus my own Vortex. Let's get it going. It's time to build the bomber. I think these are more of a heavy drone. I don't think it's sort of a traditional ASCU kind of thing, but I just want to go drone to drone to see what would happen. This one's armed with AMRAMs and everything. It's radar equipped, armed with AMRAMs, comes around, flips out, but still manages to point the right way. And I can't see through that cloud of smoke. Did it manage to get its own missiles away? Doesn't look like it. Just about manages to avoid the missiles coming in for it, though. I think the vortexes are going to run out of missiles before too long. The ADV's certainly equipped with sufficient flares. Oh! The other ADV running into some trouble. Trying to switch to it, but it's already gone. Yeah, not quite as stable as I think they could be. This one's just hovering there. Oh, there's the other ADV. What remains of the other ADV? By this point, this dude, you're gonna want to. Right. Let's see if we can get some forward flight going. Why won't this fly? Oh, but the missiles it fired in anger just before it crashed into the sea did actually do for one of my vortexes. So fair play. Retungs HD, hello to you. Vulcan on the flares. It's which KSP are you playing on? I'm on 1.11.2. Dion, no, hello to you. Some sort of hypersonic bomber or jet armed with a few sidewinders and AMRAAMs. I did do a hypersonic bomber in one of the videos, in one of my videos. Yeah, I did answer that. 1.11.2. So our final fight of the stream. My apologies to all the late arrivers. Dion, Diono, you sent me the MRJ 17C, didn't you? I don't know if you were here earlier, but we did do your craft. In case you need love, I just resent it to you email. I wanted to craft you an next stream. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Jude. Right, it's time for something of a showdown. I sent this by Titan with the express instructions to put it up against whatever Legedlack sends in. Now, Legedlack hasn't actually sent me anything this week, so what I'm going to do is put it up against his submission from last week. I think a supersonic bomber in the style of the North American Aviation XB-70. I think after the stream I'm going to be going to see if my wife needs some assistance with the baby. Hello to everybody who's just dropped by on the stream, by the way. Yeah, Super Chat's enabled. PayPal, Patreon in the description if you fancy it. Just quick rattle of the tin. Yeah, I was going to put it against the 36. Titan, want to have a bet? Loser donates $1. And if you put a Concorde on with millions of missiles and guns. "26 concurrent viewers, 26 likes. Is that the highest we've had for one of these Mailbag streams? Like one of my thick boys. Yeah, I'm just going to underline that. I need to check my tweak scale version. Oh, the game's starting to run slowly now. How's the... this is using 8 gigabytes of memory. I'm currently on 95% memory usage. Ouch. I'm just going to bring up the correct window again. What mods are you using beside BD? We had this question earlier. There you are. As I've explained a few times, I tend to run my own installs very mod-like, but these are all the ones I basically acquired over a period of time because people kept sending me craft that needed various ones of these mods. So I'd say at least 2/3 of these are not mods I would normally have installed myself, but there we go. But that's the install, so feel free to pause to check it. You know, obviously this will be available afterwards, so you can go and watch this back if you need to. I too only run on 8 gigs of RAM. I've got 16 gigs. I've got 16 gigs and I'm on 95%. Gig master race. I don't use it because I keep buggering about with my mod installs. So I've sort of found a way to organise it so that it's relatively quick to sort of chop and change them. So I haven't really seen a need for it. Oh, gone right past them. Viction 10 51. It doesn't matter really because these are drones. Yeah, so this is on 16 gigs, so I might. And the mods do not help. But I'm thinking, am I going to have to upgrade to like 32 gigs? Because I do have room for a couple more memory sticks on the old motherboard. I got the 3080 in KSP still stutters when too many parts and explosions happen. The GPU panels. Hello, the chosen one, by the way. I don't think I've seen you, so hello to you. By the way, I love the BD Armory tutorials you made. Thank you very much. Dud Kipple. I don't know how you say that username, but I'll have a stab at it nonetheless. And I was going to put this up against the prototype 36. Which you will have seen in my last BD Armory video, where it did a stunning number on my Flux drones. You can call me a dud. But my bro 32 GB suffer with 8 GB Mac. My condolences, yes. Yeah, it's very much a CPU bound game. I mean, I've upgraded from. I didn't go mad. I just I went from like 4-core to an 8-core. So all the computers I've ever owned, I've owned have gone 1-core, 2-core, 4-core, 8-core. So I kind of need to do it 16-core for the next one. New series of Fighter subscriber. I'm hoping I can make an announcement on that quite soon. And next month we also have the channel's third birthday, and there will be another subscriber challenge for that. Smith, can you do me a favour and reverse deploy on the middle wing? I was Intel until I bought this. I'm now Ryzen. Got the old Ryzen 7 5800 in there. It's not really a fashionable choice, but it just slotted right into the price point I was going for, so I thought, may as well. Happy birthday to your channel. Yes, so that will be like the middle of next month, so there will be a subscriber challenge coming for that. And I think it's going to be, I think people will find it a fun one, especially the avid craft creators. I'm just trying to check that that's all lined up properly. So this should be the last fight. After this, I'll go see how the wife is getting on. Maybe we might be able to stretch the stream a little longer. We'll have to see. Ryzen for the win, indeed. You want me to deploy direction inverted on the middle? Is that what you mean? The middle wing? Or do you mean this one? That's already inverted. Tail fins. So we've got the middle elevons, or we've got the canards. The middle wing. We're suffering from a bit of delay here. There are two clipped in each other. Okay. Tail fin part that serves as a main wing. Okay. Reverse deploy. Oh, I see what you mean. So let me undo my shenanigans with that. Is that fine now? Are we all good? Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Rotation bug striking, I think it's all right. Okay. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we need to do the other one, don't we? Right. So hang on, were they like? Is that the version I've been using? How the hell did these? How the hell did these trash 5 of my flux drones? Oh god, these are brutal. Right. Yeah, as people have been saying, place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. We don't seem to be deployed with brakes on and reversed, so one deploy is up and one down, but okay. Oh, is this good to go as it is? Next time I'll try to wake up early so I can watch more of your streams. Fair enough, Dion. As I said, they're all being recorded. Deployed with brakes on and reversed, so one deploys up and one down. So one of these needs to be... Yeah, one of them's normal, one of them's inverted. Okay, yes. Right. Deploy both wings. So one deploys up. Oh, I see. They are air brakes. Right. Okay. Well, I'm glad we got that worked out. I hope the craft haven't rotated too far. As everyone has said, and I've said a couple of times, I'll say it once more, place your bets now, ladies and gentlemen. Intake air deprived. Titan, do these have air intakes on them? There isn't one for propellant. Okay, well, infinite propellant. That seems to count for intake air. don't have a lot of vertical stabilization, which you could tell a bit there, but these things can turn. It's the mutual battle missile tennis. A lot of the sidewinders locking onto each other there. Look at that! You can just stay going. This has got no drag to it whatsoever. Oh, this prototype 36 does fire up its 4 GAU8s. How many GAU8s does the 10D1 have, Titan? Oh, missiles and flares just going everywhere. The prototype 36 takes a pretty significant hit. Certainly not down and out for the moment, but that was a fairly significant blow. Oh, the other Levitchin is in a lot of trouble. That's 4 GAU8s. Not quite got the stability there. It's going to soldier. I think something's happened in the other fight. Yeah. It's taking a hell of a lot of damage. Both of these craft quite tanky. But ultimately it is the 4 GAU8s of the I think that's the most damage I've ever seen one of these things take. It lost one of its GAU8s. Down to the 3. As I said, I think that's the most damage I've ever seen these things take. It is but a scratch. You did something. Yeah, more than I think during the last video, the last BD Armory video I did, when I did have my 5 fluxes against 2 of these things, and one of them got a smattering on the prototype 36, and I thought, well, this is it, you know, the fluxes are going to win. Oh no, they're not. Right, I will be back and see what's happening. See, Ivan 36 doesn't care about first 10 sidefinders. Numi Abrahamson, hello to you. You're just right at the end of the stream, but never mind. This is 1.11.2 with BD Armory 1.4.6, which is the runway project. Currently the runway project 4 of BD Armory. I'm going to go see what's happening with the little one. Damn, the fake plastic leathery stuff on this chair creaks. Right, we are going to have to end it there, I'm afraid, guys. I did go check. Laha, hi. Where is Spider Sub? As I've said a few times during the stream, that will be. I'm hoping to make an announcement about that quite shortly. Into the new guy. Yeah, but apart from that, yeah, we will have to end it here. I need to go and do my dadly duties. Thank you to everybody who sent in a craft. Care Bears, I'll see what I can do about your craft. Hopefully we can get to see them next time. I'll see what's happening about Tweak Scale. Thank you to everybody who sent me a craft. Thank you to everybody who donated. That is very much a reasonable. That's a very reasonable amount for one of these streams. Thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed it. More Skyrim during the week. Fingers crossed BD Armory video next weekend and a first play stream in the evening. I still haven't worked out what I'm doing for that, but it will be hopefully something enjoyable. But yeah, until then, thanks for watching. Take care. Oh, thank you for the 50 extra pesos, Care Bears. Thank you very much. As I was saying, yes. Thanks for watching. Take care, and I'll see you next time.